What's up, guys? Jason here back to my channel, and tonight I'll be doing a review on Aew Collision and stuff. This is the second video after WWE Royal Rumble 2024 review, and yeah, you know what? I just want to get this out of the way and stuff, so I'll do it later. But anyways, Terry True though, this was a lot more better than the Royal Rumble. I tell you, yeah, it was. Collision was way better, but I recorded a Collision and stuff, so yeah, as you can tell by this review, so I watched it later, way earlier tonight. So anyway, it was good, way better, and more matches than WWE Royal Rumble has had and all that stuff. So yeah, let's get to it then. I'm trying to be careful how I'm reading this because there's some little spoilers, you know. So yeah, let's see. All right. These two teams. Excuse me. All right. Blackpool Combat Club. John Moxley and Claudio Castagnoli versus Shane Taylor, Promotions, and Shane Taylor and Lee Moriarty. So yeah, this is the first match out of 7. So yeah, but no, I'll let y'all know when we're on the main event. All right, these two teams matched up well style wise and making for a hard winning battle to open the show. During the BCC entrance, we see Taylor Moriarty's attack on Moxie last night on Rampage, which was this past Friday. All 4-man brawl to start with Moxie diving onto Taylor on the floor. After a few minutes of brawling, Taylor took Moxie down with a punch. Taylor clubbered on Moxie until Moxie avoided a corner charge to tag in Castagnoli after a stare down. Castagnoli backed Taylor into the corner with European uppercuts. Castagnoli teased with giant swing, but Moriarty ran distraction and allowed Taylor to hit a big knee to Castagnoli. Moxley took Moriarty to the floor, but Taylor sent Moxley into the stairs. Castagnoli got sent over the barricade as STP took over. Taylor dropped a big leg on Castagnoli on the apron as STP isolated Castagnoli in their corner. Castagnoli heaved Taylor with the vertical suplex before getting the tag to Moxley. Moriarty tagged in, but Moxley ran while taking down Moriarty with an X-plex. Moriarty tried to take advantage of momentary Taylor distraction, but Castagnoli took him down and spun him with a giant swing. Taylor and Castagnoli traded clotheslines before Castagnoli sent Taylor to the floor. Moriarty reversed a choke into a European clutch for a close near fall, but Moxley kicked out and hit a color. Moxley went to the Death Rider, but Moriarty tore his bad arm and tagged out to Taylor. Taylor went for his big right hand, but Castagnoli stopped him and helped Moxley hit a hard attack for a near fall, but Moxley locked on a near rare naked choke, and despite Taylor falling on his back, Moxley held on to get the submission win. Okay, so yeah, they excuse me. Combat Club, John Moxley defeated Shane Taylor and Lee Moriarty on the first match. Alright, Roger Strong and the Kingdom and Commander were backstage with Lexi Nair. Strong offered the idea of a 5-week international title reign for Commander, as Strong would win the title at Revolution, and offered his and the Kingdom's help tonight. Strong forcibly shook Commander's hand as Commander looked confused. Alright, the second match will be AEW International title match, Orange Cassidy versus Commander. Like when I'm reading this right here, it has the thing like who won and stuff, but you know, it's so weird. A good lucha style match here. This is the second match. A good lucha style match here that got the crowd more invested as time went on. The story as here is that Strong is trying to get the title off of Cassidy for an easier title match at Revolution, but his interference backfired here. These two started the match off with handshakes before trading quick pins attempts. The two traded gory specials, with Cassidy escaping by putting his hands in his pockets. Cassidy took Commander to the floor with the head scissors, but Commander beat Cassidy back into the ring. Cassidy hit a stunned dog millionaire and a tornado DDT to send Commander to the floor before Roderick Strong and the Commander made their way to ringside. After commercial, Commander hit a reverse springboard crossbody for a near fall. Kevin Kelly brought up the wrestling history of Shreveport, the area where Collision is tonight. Referencing Cowboy Bill Watts and Junkyard Dog, Commander hit a tornado DDT, but Cassidy sent Commander into the corner with the thrust kick. Cassidy fired up with kicks as the announcers wondered if Strong was hoping for Cassidy to lose to avoid having him to wrestle him. Commander a reverse crossbody, then hit a Canadian destroyer. Commander hit a splash for a near fall. Commander locked on a standing submission and then hit a pair of running boots. When Cassidy fought out, Commander went for another destroyer, but Cassidy dropped Commander with a beach break for a near fall. Cassidy went to the top rope, but Commander cut him off. The announcers promoted Commander's rope walking province just in time for Commander to hit a step up Hurricanrana the top rope for a near fall. Commander went to the top rope, but Cassidy rolled to the floor strong and distracted the referee as Commander went for the rope walk splash, but Commander landed on the Kingdom instead. Commander rolled back into the ring where Cassidy hit the orange punch to retain the title. After the match, Strong held the international title to Cassidy, but dropped it at his feet instead of handing it to him. So yeah, Orange Cassidy won the match. Alright, we cut to the bag where Matt Menard called for help for Daniel Garcia, who was riding on the ground. In a video from after Wednesday's Dynamite, Timeless Tony Starr was upset. Deonna Purrazzo's attack on her butler, Mariah May, asked Storm to watch her match on Collision. Storm agreed until she found out that Collision was in Bossier City. Apparently, Storm had some issues with racehorses that left her with a bad reputation. Yeah. So, alright. Third match will be Mariah May versus Lady Frost. Both women were present, blah, blah, jumps on screen, blah, blah, Walker stand up, blah, blah, blah. Okay. May mocked Frost's height, leading to the two trading forearms and chops Frost. Caught May with the neck breaker for a near fall, but May took Frost down by the hair before landing a shotgun dropkick. After a commercial, the two traded high angle German suplexes as this Bozer. How about saying that? Bozer City or the Budokan on Frost cartwheel into an air raid crash named the Killer Chill for a near fall. May necked Frost on the top ropes before hitting a missile dropkick. Frost avoided a corner charge, landing a kick before cartwheeling into a cannonball. Cannonball. Frost went to the top rope. For frostbite, but May pulled Frost down. It hit May Day to score the win. Swerve Strickland was backstage in a pre-tape. Strickland made his May Day to score the win. May won the match. Sorry. Swerve Strickland was backstage in a pre-tape. Strickland made his decision for Hangman Page's opponent for Dynamite, picking his Mogul and Bassi teammate Toa Leona. Strickland hyped that Leona had never been pinned in his run in AEW, which I can confirm having watched every ROH episode to date. So yeah, I've been watching that too. After a commercial, Hangman Page was ready for Toa Leona on Wednesday. He didn't tell Swerve who he would be facing, saying that he would have to wait the whole effing show to find out. Is that Rob Van Dam's Rob Van Dam's nickname? We all know who it is. The whole effing show, which is Rob Van Dam. Everybody knows that. Alright, the next match will be Proving Ground match. Eddie Kingston versus Willie Mack. Mack flew at Kingston with the Yoku, Yokuza kick at the bell, getting a near fall with the brainbuster. Mack sent Kingston into the corner before landing a cannonball and a standing moonsault for a near fall. Mack went for a stunner, but Kingston called his way out and land and strikes to a sitting Mack. Mack came back with a leaping shining wizard, but favored his knee. Mack went for a standing shooting star press, but didn't get over at all. Landing head first on Kingston, everyone was okay as Kingston avoided a cannonball and then landed a suplex for a near fall. Kingston went for a backdrop over driver, but Mack reversed into a powerbomb for a near fall. The two traded chops with Mack cutting it off with a punch. Mack hit a Ezuguri, but Kingston got his knees up on the 6-star frog splash. Kingston hit the Huracan back fist for the win. So yeah, Kingston won the match. Alright, next match is sorry. Daniel Garcia versus Yuji Nagata. Hope I said that right. An excellent piece of defensive battle advanced the Danielson storyline. Sorry, I'm trying to read this. Okay, says when Brian Danielson came out and disrespected Kingston coming down the ring. Comic Club Kingston was excellent at commentary into a few round prior. The match was excellent. Like obviously really high about. Okay, here it is. Sorry. Danielson made his entrance as Kingston was leaving and made a point to not look at him while walking down the ramp. Fucked up. Kingston joined the commentary desk, calling Danielson move cute. The crowd was hyped during the opening exchanges. McGuinness put over Nagata's MMA training while noting that the closest Danielson's ever been to an MMA fight is getting his hair braided. The two men traded strikes in the corner before Danielson scored a near fall with a suplex. Nagata blocked the armbar before rolling to the ropes to break the hold. The crowd chanted for both men as they entered a Greco-Roman knuckle lock. Nagata drove Danielson to the ropes before wrenching Danielson's arm as we went to a commercial. Danielson dropped Nagata with a low drop kick before peppering his legs and with his kicks in the corner on commentary. Kingston noted that Danielson was just trying to get him angry with his antics these past 2 weeks. Danielson put Nagata to the ring post and drove his knee in the post. Danielson went to the top rope and hit a shotgun drop kick for a near fall. Danielson hit the hammer and anvil elbows, but Nagata caught him the arm and hit an exploder suplex. The two men traded uppercuts until Nagata caught Danielson in the Nagata lock. Danielson reached for Nagata's leg and locked on a knee bar. Nagata kicked his way free before hitting a justice boot in the corner. Nagata took Danielson to the top rope and fought through Danielson headbutts to hit a suplex for a near fall. Nagata locked on the Nagata lock and then transitioned it to a Fujiwara armbar. Nagata rolled his eyes back to the back of his head, but Danielson got to the ropes. Danielson fought out of the back drop and hit a dragon screw leg whip. These two traded kicks until Danielson fine low and went high. Danielson led the yes chance before hitting the Bazooka knee for the win. So yeah, Bryan Danielson won the match. After the match, Danielson shook Nagata's hand as the announcers noted that Danielson beat a former All Japan Crown champion. When he got to the top of the ramp, Danielson flipped Kingston the Bird to laughter from the Continental Crown champion. FTR was at the trainer's room, but Lexi Nair, they didn't have any update on Daniel Garcia's status, but would fight at handicap if necessary. Mark Briscoe walked up and offered his partnership if Garcia couldn't go FTR left. The decision left the decision up to the doctor and Garcia, but let Briscoe know that he wasn't if Garcia was out. So yeah, it was around that time Garcia got jumped and stuff, but they didn't show it. But they just showed him laying down and stuff. But Danny Magic was there. So yeah, so all right. Brian Cage was back. Brian Cage was backstage with Renee Paquette. Cage was upset at losing both of his trio's title matches, and was annoyed at everyone talking about the FTW champion. Hook Cage said that he put the FTW title on the map and said that Hook was the size of a smart leg. He Hook entered the scene and offered Cage a title shot whenever he wanted. Alright, next match is Serena Deeb versus Robin Renegade. So yes, Serena Deeb is back since August 2022, which is a long time. Deeb showed no signs of rust here, as the video packages did a successful job of reintroducing her for the AEW audience. The crowd chanted "Welcome back" to Deeb as the two locked up. Deeb took Renegade down to the mat and locked on a single leg crab that forced Renegade to the ropes. Renegade got a full Nelson on, but Deeb escaped and attacked Renegade with a slap. Deeb hit a neck breaker in the ropes, and then followed with one of the ring. Deeb hit the detox before locking on the Serenity lock for the win. So yeah, Serenity won the match. After the match, Deeb got on the mic and said that it felt damn good to be back in the ring. She came back to the division, put the wrestling back in All Elite Wrestling, and to become a champion. She put the locker room on notice that the professor was back. We got video package hyping CMLL stars Volder Jr., Mystico, Mascara Dorada, and Hikyo Zero. I suck at names. As they will be in action next Friday on Rampage. FTR made their main event. FTR made their entrance for the main event. Mark Briscoe came out to be their partner, but the lights cut out when they came up. The House of Black was attacking Briscoe. King threw Briscoe off the stage into a table. FTR charged the ramp and brawled with the House of Black as the bell rang. Escaped the cage. Elimination match: Daniel Garcia and FTR, Cash Wheeler and Dax Harwood defeated the House of Black, Brody King, Buddy Matthews, and Malachi Black. So yeah. At that main event, I don't know. Alright. At all 5 men brawled on the outside with weapons coming out and referees getting knocked down. Both Weir and Harwood got sent into the cage with King crushing Wheeler against the barricade. Black was going to hit Harwood with the chair, but Daniel Garcia came out with the chair. Garcia led into all 3 men with the chair, but Black back body dropped Garcia on the ramp. The house brought Garcia and Harwood into the ring and stomped on both men, but Wheeler dove off the cage into the ring onto the house as we went to commercial. After the match, all 6 men brawled in the ring. Hardwood hit Black with the main event spinebuster. Wheeler ran into a Black hole slam from King. Matthews and Black sent Garcia into the cage before sending him into a forearm from King. They did the same thing to Hardwood before rising up the cage. Garcia and FTR pulled them back. They pinballed all 3 members into the cage. FTR went to leave, but Garcia said that they weren't done with them yet. Garcia locked Matthews and the Dragon Slayer as FTR hit Black with the Shatter Machine. King took both men down with a double clothesline before FTR repeatedly sent him into the cage. We got a move train that ended with Harwood hitting a brainbuster on Black. Harwood went to make the climb, but King fought up. King went to climb, but Harwood took him down with the modified back suplex. Harwood went to leave through the door as the announcers noted that leaving the cage meant that you could not re-enter the ring. King speared the door into Harwood before both men fell to the floor. The match continued as it is the first team with all 3 men out of the cage that wins the match. After commercial, we got a Pyreplex from Garcia and Wheeler on Black. Matthews hit a Meteora on Garcia that sent him into the other 2. Matthews and Wheeler climbed to the top row, where Matthews dropped Wheeler crotch first onto the ropes. Matthews climbed up, but Wheeler followed both men, climbed to the outside, where Matthews drove Wheeler's head into the cage, until Wheeler fell through a table at ringside. Black told Matthews to climb back into the ring, leave Garcia for dead, but Garcia sent Black into the cage, which sent Matthews to the floor through another table, and Black and Garcia were the last men in the ring. And after stopping each other from escaping, Garcia looked Black in the ankle lock. Black sent Garcia into a cage with a boot, but Garcia came back with the lariat. Garcia climbed up, but Julia Hart climbed the cage and spat the Miz in Garcia's face. Black, went to leave, but Garcia told Black to finish the job. Black kicked the chair away from Garcia and went to the Black mask, but Garcia ducked it and hit a pile driver on the stage. Garcia went to climb out as Black crawled to the door. Black was almost out of the door when Mark Briscoe slammed the door in his face. Garcia made it to the floor to score the win. So yeah, we have TR and Daniel Garcia won the match. Ooh, what a long night. So yeah, it was good. Way better than Royal Rumble, all that stuff. So yeah. Anyways, everything was good. AEW Collision did a very good job. Well, AEW and the Collision show did a very good job than the Royal Rumble. So yeah. So here's my prediction: is 1 thumbs up for Royal Rumble and 2 thumbs up for AEW Collision. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. So anyways, that was it for this video, and I'm kind of sleepy now. Anyways, that was it, and I will see y'all very late on Tuesday morning. Well, I always do Monday Night Raw pretty late, so y'all don't care. But anyways, that was it. So like and subscribe, favorite, all that stuff, and I'll see you all in the next video. Laters.